Computer science videos here today to show you guys in this tutorial how to create a responsive bottom navigation menu using HTML5, CSS3 and JavaScript. Without further ado, let us start the video. So in this tutorial, you need to have access to a Mac computer, the software itself, which is TextEdit. So we can now go all the way down to the dock, go to Launchpad, search for the application TextEdit, click on this and then Command S to save. Go to the desktop, start a new folder called Bottom Navigation. Menu, create, yes, rename the file to index.html, save, yes, use.html, increase the size of the TextEdit file, Command plus a couple of times to increase the font size, and now we are ready to start the programming in HTML5, CSS3 and JavaScript to create a responsive bottom navigation menu. Less than, exclamation mark, doc type in capitals, HTML, go to a new line, less than HTML, less than slash HTML. Within this, we need the head and the body. We can have title within head, but not for this tutorial. Now we can go into the body and start inserting all the HTML5 code. So, less than div class, equals speech marks nav bar, ID equals speech marks my nav bar, greater than, go to a new line, indent, less than a href equals speech marks hashtag home, class equals speech marks active, greater than, home, less than, slash a, greater than, go to a new line again, indent, and then complete the rest of the navigation bar, less than a href equals speech marks hashtag news, greater than, news, less than, slash a, greater than. Highlight the previous line of code, right click, copy, go to a new line, indent, Command V to paste, not once but twice, new line, indent, Command V to paste again, and then change news to contact and about. And likewise on the right hand side of the page. And now go to a new line again, indent, less than ahref equals, so this is the JavaScript part that will connect this line of code with the JavaScript coding. JavaScript colon void parentheses 0 semicolon style equals speech marks font size, colon, 15 pixels, semicolon, class equals speech marks icon, on click equals my function, which we will declare in the JavaScript coding, parentheses, greater than, and hashtag 9776 semicolon less than /a greater than, go to a new line and end with a div tag, less than /div greater than. The navigation bar now is completed, has been done. Go to a new line, less than div style equals speech marks padding dash left colon 16 pixels greater than, go to a new line, indent and insert a heading H1, a responsive bottom navigation bar, less than /H1 greater than, go to a new line. We can have paragraphs if required to, but now we can just end with div, less than /div greater than. And so the navigation bar and the title has been completed. So we can now go all the way to the top and then insert all the CSS required to make what we see on screen change according to the code. Go to head. Within head, we need less than style greater than, go to a new line, less than /style. Within style, we need the CSS. Body, curly brace, new line, indent, margin, colon, 0, semicolon, go to a new line again, indent, font family, colon, Arial, comma, Helvetica, comma, sans serif, semicolon, new line, curly brace, go to a new line again, dot nav bar, curly brace, new line, indent, overflow, background color, position, bottom, width, go back to the top. After overflow, we need a colon, highlight, Command C to copy and then paste at the end of each word or words. Go back to overflow again, hidden for a reason, semicolon, background color, hashtag 333, semicolon, ignore the spelling for the moment. Go to position, fixed for a reason, semicolon, bottom, 0, semicolon, the width can be 100%, semicolon, new line, curly brace. Go to a new line again, dot nav bar, a, curly brace, new line, indent, float, display, color, text align, padding, text decoration, font size. Go to the top, after float, colon, highlight, copy, and then paste at the end of each word. Go back to the top again, float to the left, semicolon, display, block, semicolon, color, F2 3 times, semicolon, go to a new line, text align center, semicolon, padding, 14 pixels, 16 pixels, semicolon, go to a new line, text decoration, none, semicolon, font size, 17 pixels, semicolon, go to a new line, curly brace, go to a new line again, dot nav bar, a colon, hover, curly brace, new line, background color and color. Take the background color from the top, highlight, copy, paste, take color from the top as well. And then change background color to triple D. Change the color to black. Go to a new line, curly brace, Command S to save. Go to a new line again. Dot nav bar, dot icon, curly brace, new line, display, colon, none, semicolon, go to a new line, curly brace, and then go to a new line again, at media, screen, and parentheses, max width, colon, 600 pixels, parentheses, curly brace, new line, dot nav bar, a colon, not, parentheses, colon, first child, parentheses, curly brace, display, colon, none, semicolon, end with parentheses, go to a new line again, indent, dot nav bar, a dot icon, curly brace, new line, indent, space, float, colon, right, semicolon, go to a new line again, indent, space, display, colon, block, semicolon, go to a new line, curly brace once, curly brace twice, go to a new line again, at media, screen, and we can just take the line from top instead of having to write all that out again. Go to a new line, indent, dot nav bar, dot responsive, dot icon, curly brace, new line, space, position, colon, absolute, semicolon, new line, indent and space, right, colon, 0, semicolon, new line again, indent, space, bottom, colon, 0, semicolon, new line, indent, curly brace, go to a new line again, indent, dot nav bar, dot responsive again, take that from the previous line of code, a curly brace, new line, indent and space, float, none, semicolon, new line, indent, space, display, colon, block, semicolon, new line, indent, space, text align. semicolon, new line, indent, curly brace, new line, curly brace. The CSS has now been programmed. The only thing left to do now is to insert all the JavaScript so we can go all the way to the bottom of the screen. After the last div tag within the HTML programming code, we can insert script, less than script, greater than, go to a new line, less than slash script, and all the JavaScript will go into this section. So function, my function, parentheses, curly brace, new line, var x equals document dot get element by ID. Parentheses, speech marks, my nav bar. Semicolon, new line, we need an if statement, if x dot class name triple equal to nav bar, which is also on top, highlight, copy, paste, parentheses, curly brace, new line. Then we can say x dot class name plus equals speech marks responsive, semicolon, indent on a new line, curly brace, else, curly brace again, new line, indent, space, x dot class name again equals speech marks nav bar, speech mark, semicolon, go to a new line, indent, curly brace once, new line, curly brace again, and now the programming in HTML5, CSS3, and JavaScript has been done to create a responsive bottom navigation menu. So now we can go all the way down to the dock, go to Finder, go to Desktop, bottom navigation menu, go to index.html, right click, open with Safari, minimize Finder, decrease the size of the text edit file, decrease the size of the web browser, and then we can see both windows at the same time to work on a concurrent level. What I see now on the web browser is only 95% correct. Home should be in color green. So I will go back to the index.html text file and rectify before going back to the web browser to right click, reload the page and see the changes take place. Go back to the web browser, right click, reload the page, and now we have everything correct after the rectification of the CSS programming. There was just a little small error, which is why the home button was also in black, but we needed it to be green. And so if we decrease the size of the web page, this is what we see. For mobile device, click on the navigation, and we have the navigation menu open up from the bottom. Quit Safari, quit text edit. That's it for this video. I'll see you guys in my next tutorial. Thanks for now.